Our final story tonight, a beloved voice on Atlanta radio has been silenced. WSB Radio's Royal Marshall died this weekend after suffering a heart attack. He was just 43 years old. Our Chris Weigert is back in the Web Center now with more on Marshall's legacy.
Well,
Chris?
Brenda, it comes as quite a shock to a lot of us. I never had a chance to actually meet Royal Marshall, but like a lot of Atlantans, I got to know him on the air. And in his 15-year career with the Neal Boortz Show, a lot of us got to watch a man grow up into somebody we all felt like we could call a friend.
People die, examples don't. And Royal gave us a fantastic example.
Only days after Royal Marshall suffered a heart attack at his home, the mood in the WSB Radio newsroom is understandably somber as his co-workers reflect on a man devoted to his family, his faith, and his career.
The person of Royal Marshall was exactly what he put on the radio every time he opened the microphone.
As a producer for the Neal Boortz Radio Show for 15 years, Marshall wasn't afraid to make his perspectives heard. Known as a quick and well-informed thinker, he was often considered a voice of reason when Boortz took his ideological remarks to their logical extreme.
He was an accessible person, and I think a lot of times he served as that proxy for the listener.
Marshall's quick wit also landed him on stage for a handful of performances at the Punchline Comedy Club, where he discussed everything from politics to current events and even life.
He was just a natural. He had such an easy way with words that really, quite frankly, many of us struggle with our ability to communicate effectively with other people. And he just had it.
He knew how to put things in everyman terms and boil down complicated subjects to the right few words.
A man with an infectious laugh, Marshall often only needed 2 words to express how he felt about things.
Just damn. It's a phrase we've been using a lot this weekend because it really does sum up shock, surprise, bewilderment, bemusement. It's a perfect phrase. I can hear him saying it.
While most Atlantans will remember Marshall for his job, those who knew him best will remember him as a man devoted to serving his church and charitable causes. But the priority for Marshall was always his wife and 2 young daughters.
I have never seen him happier than when he got married, and then even more happy with the birth of his children.
He was a good guy who was a member of the community and took that responsibility seriously.
Any person who you've heard at all here talking about their experience with Royal comes back to his warmness as a person and then his sense of humor. And the fact of the matter is that that's a rare combination.
He was taken way too soon, but we are very, very grateful for the time that we had with him. All of us are better for it, and there's not many people you can say that about.
Now, Royal Marshall's funeral is scheduled for 11 a.m. Saturday at the church where he was a deacon. It's the Ray of Hope Christian Church, and that's in Decatur. The funeral, Brenda, will be open to the public.
All right. Chris, thanks very much. Royal was and will always be a positive life force in the lives of those who knew him. His name befitting, Royal, was hardworking, approachable, caring, jovial, and straightforward, calling the often eyebrow-raising Neal Boortz on the carpet sometimes. An all-around great guy with a great career and family who at 43, one would never guess was at the end of his life journey. Too young, too much yet to give and share and teach us all, we say. Yet in those short 43 years, Royal touched our lives in ways that made us all better, in ways that we don't want to forget. It forces us now to pause and ponder for just a moment what we're doing with the days we have. Of course, we don't know how many, but there is a finite number. And whether the time is short or long, what will outlive our lives is not so much what we all accomplish or each accomplish, but how we each treat other people. While Royal won many accolades and honors and made a name for himself in this crazy media business, it is his character that we will remember. It speaks volumes beyond the radio dial to what's most important every day that we wake up, that the blessing of each day comes with a mandate to live with a purpose that betters the lives of others through joy and laughter, honesty and goodness, and hope. That's what Royal gave us. We will miss you, my friend. Thanks for joining us. We hope you have a great night. We'll see you back here tonight at 11.